CPU?
Sometimes when we are unbucking the job, that time is our RPM is 4.8. You already.
Yeah.
Maybe 1 or 2 turns after this light will be
Flashing.
yes.
There.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah. That's okay though. That's normal. That's okay. Then you've got your on off.
Hydraulic,
Pump
yeah.
on, off.
Yeah.
Pump
These are for like if you ever add, you can add more in here.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've just got your 3, which is your on your tailstock.
one.
Yeah.
And then you've
One
got
is
your
the
other one on
Yes.
side.
Up and down. Yeah.
here. Okay. This one
Tail in out,
tail in out, and then obviously you've got your clamps
clumps.
in and out. You've got your make and break handle, like I was showing you the other
Yeah.
day. Like this is controlled proportional.
Yes.
So you could, if you push it forward a little bit, it just goes slower, and if you push it right forward,
Yes,
it goes
yes.
fast. Manual control.
Manual control. Okay, sir. For example, if I have the torque value max is 7,500.
Yeah.
So how much I need to put here?
Well, when you do this,
Yes, sir.
nothing.
Okay,
It
forget
doesn't
this.
use this. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It uses just the computer. Just
Yeah.
uses
In
from
the
the
programming,
PLC.
just make it
Yes.
the torque
Yeah.
in the program.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
off.
that time, this is a no any issue.
No.
Okay.
You won't have any problems with that.
So, but when we are going to manual jazz,
Yeah.
manual
Yeah.
clump, that time how much? Because
Well, what you
like
need
is
to
a
do. What you need to.
400,
Yeah. Well, what you
five,
need.
at least 500 I am
Yeah.
using.
And doing anything manually, what
Okay,
you
sir.
need to do is you need to scroll it all the way out.
To 0.
Okay, to 0.
Yes.
So you're
Okay,
sir.
starting from nothing.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Okay, you're going to push this in,
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
and then when the clamps finally stroke out, because obviously when you hit go now, when these cylinders come in,
Yes,
there's no pressure there. It's all just flow, hydraulic flow.
yes, slow
Okay, that's
working.
pushing it in until the cylinder comes to a dead stop. Then it builds up pressure.
Pressure. Yes.
So what you're going to do is you're going to obviously hold this here, and then you're going to look at the gauge up here. So if you want to go to 600, 800, then you're obviously just going to control the regulator.
Control here like this.
Yeah.
So you can see the pressure here,
Okay,
right?
sir.
Obviously, once you've done this, you won't need to do it for this side because it's set. So all you need to do for this side is put it in, and it'll go
Yeah.
to the exact same pressure.
Yes, sir.
And then, say obviously all your makeups are done automatically, but obviously if you break out manually,
Yes, sir.
you want to have this screwed all the way out. You want to pull this back, and then what you want to do is just
Reduce.
slowly.
Slowly,
So you're
slowly,
building
okay.
up, and then obviously when it breaks, then you can obviously spin it so it rotates quicker.
Rotation. Okay.
Okay.
It's clear.
Because if this was screwed all the way in, and you were doing a manual brake, what's going to happen is you're going to get this
Yes.
instant like that.
Yes.
But you
like
don't
this.
want it to be like that. You want it to be gradual. So when
Slowly.
it builds up to and then when it gets to the torque where it breaks out, then it's just going to come out.
Yes. Correct. Correct. Sir.
Okay.
Correct.
So don't worry about that. That's pressure that's needed to operate the pump.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So right now 600,
600.
something like that. So I'm wanting to go to 1000. So I'm just going to screw this up. If I'm in here. So I'm going to.
Should be we need to clump the job.
No. Should be getting full pressure here.
Yeah. They touching. It's okay.
Why is it not giving me?
We need material, sir.
Sir, I think materials.
No,
we can
no.
try it.
No, you don't.
We can, huh? Because they.
You shouldn't need to.
Because you know, I think this is touching already. Why?
Ay.
Yes. It's correct.
I'll need to fix that.
Yeah.
So anyway, right.
We apply.
So we will
Wait.
just do
Zero.
orbit
Zero.
may, yeah. So we're gonna go back to 0, right? So we're gonna put these forward. So obviously right now we've got 230.
Yeah.
Okay. So say I'm going to 1000. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna screw this up. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So you're gonna keep an eye on this here.
800. Yes, sir.
1,000.
So 1,000.
1,000.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
So that's done. So now
So
that
here
that,
is okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
so now
Then
that's
I-
done. So now that you do that, this will go to the exact
Yeah,
same,
exact
same.
same. Yes.
because it's set in the same place. Like
Because we already set the gauge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
already
yeah.
set the menu.
Yeah.
So we put it now exactly
Yeah.
the same.
Yes,
Exactly.
the same.
Okay. So that's what I would do, and then obviously, like I said, with the brake out, have it
Yes.
screwed all the way out, and then
Then
when you
make
pull
a-
the handle forward,
Break up.
then just slowly build up. Right,
Yes.
right now it won't build up any because
Yeah.
there's no. Right now that motors will just run off a flow, and there's not nothing. Okay. It goes to, before it shows you the chart, it shows you different pages. So like the first page it will show you, so it'll be like a chart like this, so it'll be like, say shoulder torque,
Yes, sir.
and then it'll be like optimum torque, or it'll be achieved torque. Okay?
Achieve torque.
Yeah.
Achieve torque, yeah.
Yeah, and it'll be turns.
Delta turns.
Yeah. So the way it works is it's like this. So you'll have a line like this, a line like that, a line like this, a line like that, a line like this, a line like this, right?
Mhm.
So this box will be green,
Yes, sir.
right? So this will be green, this will be green, and this will be green,
Yes.
right? And so like the way this software works, you have a sequence number, right?
Okay,
So
yes.
if you keep the same job number,
Yeah.
you have a sequence.
Yeah.
So what it does is it'll show you like this. So it will be like a dot like that, and say there'll be a dot here, and then a dot like
Yes.
this, and a dot like that, and a dot like this. And what it'll do is it'll go like this, bang, bang, bang. So this will be like sequence number 1. This will be sequence number 2, sequence number 3, sequence number 4, and then say it went to here.
That
so,
is the
so this is out of the
out of the tolerance.
yeah. So it goes down here. You'll be able to see that on the PC.
Yeah.
And then say like the next one went like up to here, and then the other one after that went here, and then the one after that went up here. So this will be sequence number 5, 6, 7, 8, and you can scroll over these here, and it'll tell you the values, everything like that.
You can repeat this one, sir, no?
yeah,
If
you
there's
can
a-
repeat that. Yeah.
That mistake, like example.
Yeah, so if you see that, then what you need to say is, right, we need to do this again because
Yeah.
it's not right.
Not
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So and it'll do the exact same for this here. So it'll be like here to here, and then here to here, then up to here, and then maybe like this one here,
Yeah.
maybe goes like, it might be fine, it might be here,
Yeah.
it might be here, it might be like that. So what it's doing is it's plotting like a chart
Yeah.
to show you, what would you say, it'd be like repeatability.
Yeah.
In a way.
Repeatable.
So it would do it for each thing. Like I'll try and do it now. Let's see if I can get. I don't know if you have a test or anything. One. Do you have a test one? Yeah. So let's do. Yeah, we'll do this. Select this, right? So right, let's turn this on. We might actually need to do a makeup before it generates anything, but we'll try it. No, right.
We have 37 torque before, sir.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to think what it is. This is just the.
We will try it. Okay.
Let's try it and see. So yeah, we'll just do this anyway. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right, we'll clamp this. Oops. Hit it the wrong way. We'll just go start. Right. I'm just going to stop
Yeah.
this. Okay. So obviously you get this here, right?
Yes.
Your chart. So the overlay trend's now on. Hit continue. I don't know if this will work or not. I don't think it has worked. No, it's not worked. Let's see. Let's see what it is on here.
We have two 37 pipe now. We torque and torque now. We can use that one.
Already good.
No, let's see. There'll be one. There should be one here with a lot. Right.
Yeah.
So we'll do this. This is what we'll do.
Yeah.
Use this one. So we'll go back, start, look up. Select that. And so see if this works. It might not. We might need to do a torque for it
Yeah.
to work.
One time more. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not worked.
But it should be many, no, sir? So they have the machines with some selection.
Yeah, but I think it's because
Maybe the material inside that time it's work or
no. Let's try that. Let's try this a minute. See if this works. Let's do another one. So that's
Yes.
13. Continue. Wow. Let's see.
But it's clear that they have three lines. One is the standard one.
Yeah, but I want
Yeah,
I want
yeah,
to
yeah,
show
yeah,
you.
yeah.
I want to show you it so you can
Sample. We can sample. No?
so you can see it in
Yeah, yeah.
person.
Yes, yes.
Let's try this.
This one.
Nope. Wait a minute though. We might need to do. Yeah, we'll do a couple more of these. We might need
Yes.
to do more than.
More than two.
Yeah, maybe before it starts
Yeah,
to
yeah.
plot it. Start.
one time more.
One time more.
More one time.
This minimum, maximum.
Yeah, optimum,
Yeah,
minimum,
minimum, yeah.
maximum.
But how many percent this one, sir?
What
For
do you mean?
for example, this was the is 100%. This plus minus.
Nah.
Tolerance.
Tolerance.
Yeah,
but
depends what connection it is.
yeah, because here it's 3,000, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 900.
Yeah.
And then he rates on 4,500. Ah, okay pa.
Maybe. Wait a minute though.
Sir, here we can slow speed percent.
Yeah.
Maximum slow.
Let me just put this in here.
100, yeah.
Should be maximum is
So we have,
Yeah, this is just to see. This is just to
Yes.
yeah test it.
yeah. This is the blue line is a
Yeah.
shoulder.
Shoulder, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah. Here
Yeah,
we go.
that one,
Right,
yeah.
so yeah, overlay. So it only works on shoulders. So all the sequences here, okay? You hover over all this. It gives you all the data for the turns. Okay, so this is what I'm saying when you're
Yeah.
this page it comes next, but this is the one before it. But
Yeah.
anyway, so the makeup that we had just done, it'll always be in the dark color.
Yes, sir.
Okay, the ones before it will be in grey.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so this just gives you a trend, so you can spot. Like, so right now it tells me, like this one here. So at 0.5 turns, the torque
Yes.
that was applied to the connection. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so this is the overlay. So it's more for like when you're doing big batches of pipes.
Yes, yes.
You hit continue.
Yes,
So see
this
how
one.
this in here? So it's like this here. So you have the green box, which obviously means that it's accepted.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so this is for your shoulder and final torque. So this is your shoulder box here, the blue one.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes, yes, yes.
Final torque one's the green one. Okay, so if you hover over these here, so that's sequence number 1. So it says the final torque was 5,866. Sequence number 6. Obviously the ones before this haven't been generated as a trend. This value here. So see the final torque. See how it's in red.
Yes.
So it's telling you that's obviously something's way low. Okay, and then you've got your torque here. Obviously, if we had a shoulder, it would show the chart shoulder as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah.
And then obviously you've got your delta turns.
Yes,
So
yes.
sequence numbers. And then you've got your slope factor as
The
well.
client give the shoulder values also.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this
When
is
they send
this.
PO,
Yeah.
that's when they also
We
put
can
the
put it here, no?
max and
We can
minimum
put it so
shoulder.
the machine will get the tolerance, no?
But all this is all this is for is for you've made up a joint. This is just to spot a rejected if something gets rejected. This is what this does here.
Okay.
If you have some confusion or something, you can check this chart.
This is nothing to do with
Yeah.
the values that you get. You put them in at the start. This just gives you like a chart of a trend.
The time.
Review screen. So that's basically when once you finish the chart, you'll look on it, and down at the bottom it has the turns. So the default number of turns is 1 turn. So it says 0 to show all turns.
Yes.
So, like, I don't know, if it was me, I would just have
The-
that at 0.
You put also one for the...
I'll just have it at 0.
We not add anything.
Right,
Then
so-
we make up.
Okay.
You know about these here? No?
No, sir.
So like so say
File.
you make up this here, okay? And some guys do like drift test,
Yes,
Yeah.
something like that. So say you want to do this, so
trip.
like if we put in drift, right? Put that in there, and say they have serial numbers for the pop and the pin. So we'll just put pin SN, right?
So, okay.
And then we'll just put box. Well, I'm saying box, but it will be
Yeah.
like a coupling. We'll just put coupling. We'll just put CPL. Right, this here. So we take that back out. Come back in here. You can add more boxes here,
add
so you can
more
add more
boxes.
information.
Okay, sir.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay. So if you wanted to do like drift, so you would put your name, or you could put OK, and then put your name after
Accepted.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then obviously you could put serial numbers. All that will be on the chart
On the chart.
when it
Okay,
comes
sir.
out now.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Want to take them off? Like if you don't want them to be there, it's easy.
You can delete it, huh?
Take that off of there. Come back out. Go back in.
Yeah. The
Mistake,
serial
yeah.
number
It's
and-
another column to add.
Yeah. Maximum you can only add another 6.
six.
Yeah.
Another
Maximum,
six.
yeah. Just because a lot of like VAM, Tenaris,
Yes.
JFA,
VAGT,
everything,
premium.
everything goes through, like coupling goes through heat treatment, everything goes through coatings, everything like that. So all this numbers here, usually they have like heat treatment number,
Yes, sir.
like
Heat
everything,
number,
yeah,
yes,
batch
yes,
number, everything's like all
Yes,
itemized,
yes.
so it can all be traced. So yeah, got that. and
I can add more
Name.
brackets
Yeah.
for details.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
For
me.
the material, customer, like this.
Yeah, well, it's there. These are all default. You can't change these. Job number, sequence, customer,
And
operator is always
there, yeah.
Can't change.
This
But-
four.
But you can add
Yeah, but
You can add
You
yeah,
can add 6 more.
6
Yeah.
more column, yeah.
like a lot of people actually have, like a lot of people will have like this, like description.
Yes.
So it'll be like pin 4.5, pin to box. They'll
Yes, sir.
put, so like they'll come off of here, and then they'll put that in here,
Yes.
and then
yes.
take that out, and they'll put like 4.5,
4.5.
and then they'll put a top joint or whatever, and then that's what they have.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir, clear.
I think that, I mean, it's up to you. You can leave that there if you want, but if a customer ever says, well, I want to know what it is,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you
Yes.
can say, right, well, we can do that. No problem, we can do that. So, settings, I'll take it back out. And obviously you've got the logo. You can
Yeah.
change the logo. If you want to change the logo, hit the cross first,
Yes.
then hit the folder button and upload the new one. Okay?
Ah, okay, okay.
If you hit the folder button straight away,
Yes.
sometimes it doesn't know which one to pick, because so basically there'll be 2 pictures in one folder.
One folder.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yes,
you're
yeah.
better to just delete it and just start again. Right. So we'll
So, for example, before we had the pipe, inflow pipe. That's time his speed is
slow.
like 3 RPM. 3
Starting.
starting. When his torque value is go to the 400 and
Changes.
500, it's immediately slow.
yeah.
So this option we can use there.
Yeah. So I would recommend in between 0 and 10%.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Mm.
nothing more than 10%. Because what you need to think is, with premium threads, you don't want the speed changing where the shoulder could be. Okay?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
But you're going to see it in a chart anyway. So like in a chart, you'll probably see, like, say this is your chart here, okay? You'll probably see it goes like this, then it goes up and up. When this changes over, you might see a little drop here.
Drop here.
Yeah,
it goes
yeah.
up like this.
Yes.
Some customers might say,
The
"Oh,
customer is
Ah.
yes,
yeah,
yes.
but what you need to say to the customer is, underneath it you have your turns, like down here at the bottom. Yeah, on your chart, like so. Like if we come out of here. Come on, man. Oh, wrong one. Connection review. Like say. Right. Yeah. I think it's going to link on here. Right, let's just do. Right,
Yeah,
I'll show you here, and I'll show you in the PDF. Yes. So what you need to say here.
Yeah, here is a
So
RPM.
so basically it'll go like this. This is full speed,
Okay, sir.
and then you see it'll probably go like that.
Go down, yeah.
So if the customer says, "What's this?" just say it's the speed. That is the speed changing over.
It's speed change over.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you reduce.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's why. And if they say, "Okay, well we don't want that," then you just run it in
Continue. Yeah.
low speed the whole time.
The
Yeah,
whole time, yeah.
and you're not going to see any difference. So, like what you were saying here, I would have that either
0 to 10.
0, yeah, or 5% or
Yeah.
10%. What I would say is, with smaller stuff like 4.5,
Yes, sir.
4.5 and under, always have it on 0, because what you need to think is the torque's really low.
Yes.
You need to think the amount of force that can go. You're better just to run it in slow speed the whole
Yeah.
time. Okay.
Okay, sir.
This here, I would have done this.
You can
I
see
would
the
have done.
Napisco.
Yeah.
Check. Yes, this is open. Yeah, this is our max torque.
Yeah. Okay.
25,000.
So like if see this here, like I would change that. I would probably put 5% in there, so it runs in quicker. That's what I would do. See all this here?
Yes, sir.
What I would say to do here is,
Baker Hughes 5.5.
instead of all this, right, just put Baker Hughes,
Create a group.
create a group, down here put all this information,
Yes, sir.
okay? Same with like, so usually when customers use the machine, it'll be like VAM, HT, VAM 21, JFA, it'll be like Tenara's blue, then underneath it'll be like 4.5 inch, 3.5 inch, 9/7/8. That's why it says group, and that's the connection type is like this. What it is, what the connection
Basically,
is.
we are doing. This is we have
The most.
Yeah,
most.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything is there.
Yeah.
So when
See, 'cause
when I get the documents about the torque value, everything. So basically, I'm go there in information, click this. So then I match.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the same.
See,
Same
like,
for-
oh,
yeah.
this is the same.
Yes.
Yeah, this is if
See, all this is the
yeah,
same.
it's a most only the most
So
the
you
same
have
jobs.
guide already.
Yeah.
So you know
So
already
like
what
yes, I
you're.
have-
If it was
I know
me,
about this.
I would do like Baker Hughes,
Yes, sir.
right? And then because it's the same all the time, so
Yes, sir.
I would just put VAM, like new VAM,
New VAM.
4.5 inch,
Yes.
right? And then you can look at all this to double check,
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
because then you don't need all this here.
Yes.
Yes.
Because what's this? Is this POs?
Yeah, this is the job number.
Job
Yes.
numbers,
yeah,
yeah. So
yes.
you don't want that because the job number is going to go here. This is where you put the job number to make
Yes,
things
sir.
easier.
Starting, yeah.
You put
Yeah,
the
the
job
job
number
Yes,
here.
yes, yes.
So
yes.
everything's more when you go to this page here, everything's more organized.
Yes, yes.
It's-
Serial.
Yeah, instead of having
Instead of having this too much
instead
number.
of having like all this, you could have like it
Job
all more organized.
Okay, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes, yes. Clear, sir.
It'll go blue. Let me see. Let me try and do one so I'm not. Yeah, we'll just do this. Right. Let me play. We can play around with this one. So we change that here. It goes to Newton
Okay,
meters.
blue.
That means that all that's in
Yeah,
all that's
Newton
Newton meters now. So it's 30% less than what it would be in foot pounds is a higher force than what Newton meters is.
Yeah.
You can change the thread, okay? Because you actually get
Yeah,
some
thread
threads
is the right hand
left
or left hand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you can change it. So you
Yeah.
make sure it's left hand threaded. Okay. If it's a straight cut,
Connection type.
yeah,
Connection
so
Premium.
either straight or
Yeah.
So you'll be flat, which is like your drill stuff.
Okay, sir.
Then your premium, your target.
So
So
premium thread is a tapered thread.
yeah,
Yeah.
premium threads like
It's the tapered.
yeah,
Yeah,
tapered, yeah.
Yes, like
and
this.
but it looks like this. So it'll be like
It doesn't matter square thread or triangle thread, sir. It doesn't matter as long as you select the premium.
yeah.
The machine-
on where your shoulder is, on a VAM connections like this.
Like this. Yes, sir.
That's what it's like.
Yes,
So it like
yeah.
slides and lodges in.
Yes. The machine already think that one, this one. He knows already what
Yeah,
to do.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's all done.
Okay, okay.
So yeah, there's either
The dump-
flatter premium. So yeah, the dump is so right now you've got your optimum is in torque.
Yeah,
If I hit this button here, it turns.
yeah.
This is because some newer connections now that are being made by the thread manufacturers are you'll put a coupling on a pin.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You'll measure from the end of the thread to the start of the
Starting
coupling,
coupling.
Yeah.
Yes.
and they'll say, right, do 6 turns and that's it done. So some like VAM's new what they're calling LDR connections, they use they dump on turns. So they'll do 6 turns, bang, done. They'll put a feeler gauge in to check
Yes,
it.
sir.
If it's okay, then it's finished. Okay, but you guys
Turns.
will always use
Yes,
torque.
turns, yeah.
Because when this is highlighted, you can dump on delta, so that needs to be turned on as well. The dump on delta turns, so that's delta turns. So delta turns is from whatever your achieved torque is
Yes, sir.
to where your shoulder was, and the turns that are in between it.
In the between the
It,
shoulder and
yeah,
the neck.
it calculates the yield of the actual
Yeah,
connection
yeah.
between it. Then obviously, yeah, maximum torque, optimum,
Option.
minimum. You've got your dump, which is always 100, unless you use Baker lock,
Yeah.
which you might put it at like say 110, 120. That means it'll dump higher because everything's going to be higher. Your shoulder is going to look different. Everything like that's going to be
Yes, sir.
different. Slow speed, like I said, in between 0 and 10%.
Yeah.
Okay, we're turning this on. So
Shoulder, slope.
shoulders on,
Shoulder.
detect slope. So this never changes. The only time that'll change is between each thread manufacturer. So like say VAM might be slightly different to Tenaris, and Tenaris might be slightly different to JFA. But usually this is like a standardized thing. So
Okay,
you'll
sir.
never touch
We
that.
cannot change it.
No,
Yeah.
never touch it.
Okay, sir.
Jack heights, well you don't have, I don't think you have them. No, you don't. We build machines that have automatic lifting jacks, so
Yeah.
it automatically centers
Yeah,
the tool inside the machine. So what you would do then is you would hit,
If-
you would
It
lift
will be
them.
automatically.
Yeah, so
Yes,
you lift
yes,
them
yes.
into position, you
The-
hit that set button and it
The
goes,
machine will be
and it
automatically
goes green,
because
yeah.
yeah.
So when you go to the next page, you hit jack set and it will automatically lift it all up and stuff
Yeah,
for
yeah.
you. But anyway, tail and head pressure, so head stop pressure, tail stop pressure. Like I said, use the guide.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
give you the other guide.
Yes, I understand, sir. About tail pressure, head pressure. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
It depends on the torque value.
Yeah.
If I have the
Sir, if ever the job done, we can change the system here and they can change also the graphing representation.
no, we
Oh,
cannot change the graph.
We can change.
Because I believe because the way you do it's automatically calculating.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we can change.
But the only thing we can change is where the shoulder is. We can change where the. I'll show you
Yeah.
in the next
Yes,
page.
yeah.
I'll
Okay,
show you.
okay.
So yeah, we've got pipe size, weight. So that's like the weight is pounds per foot.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
The grade, which will be like
13.5,
L8A or yeah, 13
13.56.
chrome or whatever.
Yeah.
Thread
Red
type.
type, new
yeah.
arm, 10 arrays, 5
Yeah.
CT.
So you
whatever.
dope brand, which is like best
Jet
of life
blue,
or
or
yeah.
Yeah.
And then you've got the dope type.
ABI modified.
Yeah.
Dog experience.
And,
And
dope,
then-
dope expired.
Yeah, because this is actually a new thing. So say maybe about 2 years ago you didn't need to put this in.
Yeah.
But- but-
we add 28 for 2022.
Yeah. But no, but 2 years ago you didn't need to put this information here, the date. This is new.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Clear, sir.
Yeah. Max minimum shoulder. So VAMS is 5%. The minimum's 5% of the optimum, and the maximum shoulder is 70% of the optimum. So like, say if this was 10,000, right? Your
This
minimum would be 500, and your maximum would be 7,000. That's your shoulder torques.
Oh, okay.
See? You get it on a sheet.
So, sir, the always shoulder optimum value.
Yeah, everything's all this here is always percentages from this value.
This value.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
So the maximum's 70. So 70% of this value here is normally, I'm not saying that it is, like
Okay, sir.
only for VAM, and it's different for different VAM
Yeah,
connections,
this different one connections.
is like 70%, and the minimum is 5%.
5%.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So obviously once this is all done,
Yes, sir.
Video.
yeah, continue to the next one. Then
Yeah.
obviously we've got the
The graph.
graph page. So we want to lift the heads. Yeah. There we go. So that's lifted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tailstock. Lifted. So now
Lifted.
that's basically like the machine's floating.
Yes, yes, yes.
What we call floating. That's
Yeah, yeah.
a floating machine now. So, but like I said, only use it for offset connections, and then we'll just put it back down. And then we'll put this one back down. Okay, so that's that done.
That's it then.
Right. Anyway, so yeah. So once you get through to this page here,
Clamping.
this, it shouldn't let you do it anyway. Does it let you do it? No.
Yeah, 2 times.
No, it does.
Another one.
Usually, I'll speak to them about that as well. You shouldn't be able to touch these buttons until these go green.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so like that needs to go and that needs to go before you do that. I'll speak to them. I'll actually phone them right now and speak to them. Yeah, so once you've clamped and unclamped, then you can either start your make or your breakout. Right now this chart is, we'll get rid of that. Right now this chart's turns. You can have two charts at the same time, so you can have the time and the turns.
Okay, sir.
Okay, or but 90, well 100, usually most of the time it's always
Yeah, mostly we use this.
turns, yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously if you want to get the buttons back, just hit the button at the bottom here and it'll bring them back up. Then obviously, like I said, hit the button, start your makeup, and then machine does everything for you.
Yeah, starting.
So we'll just stop this right now and I'll show you what I was saying here. So this is your chart adjustment.
Yes.
Okay, so you can adjust it. So if you wanted to, so right now this is at 0, and say we wanted to change the chart, so like I could put this in here, hit that button there, and the chart
Yeah,
changes.
make it slower,
Yeah.
smaller, so
Yeah, or I can put it back to what it was before. Like, so say you accidentally hit this button here, and you're like, oh, I can't remember what that number is. Hit that button here, brings it all back to
default, yeah,
the
yeah,
default,
yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Okay, sir.
You can change the scale here. So, like you can put 300 in there. Oh,
Yes,
change
you
it
can
for
change
you.
also, yes.
if you don't like it, hit the default button thingy. You can add comments in here,
Yes.
all this stuff here.
Okay, sir.
This gives you your
Achieve torque, this
yeah,
is
your turns, your
delta
delta
turns.
turns, in your max, that's your speed
Mhm.
when you were doing it. So if there was a shoulder on here right now, usually you would see a line.
Yes, sir.
You can actually adjust it by thingying these buttons here.
Mm.
We can adjust here.
Yeah, so say like, this is a scrapbook now.
It's okay, no problem.
So say this is your chart, okay?
Yes, sir.
And then you have it like this, and then it goes up,
So,
right? And then say it goes like that.
Like this. Yes, sir.
Say the machine recognizes it here, okay? If you hit that button, that arrow is going to move up and down, because I would say that shouldered here. To me, that shouldered there.
mm.
So I'll say, right, let me
So
move
you
it
can
down.
adjust by
Yeah.
this one.
99% of the time, the machine's always right.
Always.
Okay. Yes, of course.
But yeah, you never know. Sometimes it does happen where, you know, it does that. So, yeah, got all that here.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've turned the overlay back off, and the time chart's off right now. We're not using that. Hit continue, generates the chart as a PDF, gives you all this information here. So job number, sequence number, customer, your name,
operator,
start
yes.
and finish time. Okay, shoulder detection was on, the slope detection was on, thread type, direction, all the parameters that you put in.
Yes.
So that your force, clamp force, everything like that, and then it would tell you all the weight. It would tell you the delta stuff. The comments is here. Tells you the machine serial number, software version, when it was last calibrated, and it tells you the job again at the bottom. Make, break, torque, RPM. We'll get that sorted.
Turns, yeah.
Turn.
You can chart it here. So if you wanted to chart a breakout, once you've done it, if you hit save, it'll automatically.
This is the one
create
you
it.
are talking about,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Yeah, so you can change it. Right now it's in make. Hit that button there, it'll show it in break.
Break up, yeah.
Okay.
sir.
So if you wanted to, like, to do it just for, if you want.
Just for
Yeah,
documentation.
because
sir.
normally you probably don't even break connections here, do you? Or do you do?
Some,
Yeah, some
very few.
Yeah,
Very
because like the guys at the other companies, they'll only do a breakout in automatic if something happens. So if something happens downhole with a
Yes.
tool or anything like that, and the customer says, look, we need to break it out and find out what the problem
Yes,
is,
sir.
that's the only time you do it. 99% of the time you can just break out manually. You
Yes,
don't need
yes.
to give a chart. But anyway, it's in break, and if you went like this and you did the chart, if you hit the save button, it would just automatically create one for you. So it would, you hit save, and then it would bring up, right, job number. You need to type all that in after you've done it to
Okay,
obviously log it in the
Okay, yeah.
system. Yeah. So
Yes.
it's basically like doing it the other way
So
around.
can we try the? we
There's
have
that one, that
already
pipe?
resolved,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
600.
Oh yeah, see, well this won't work because that'll be okay though.
Okay, sir.
Because it'll just be low torque, is it?
Yeah. So you put it in 600, sir, ah?
Yeah.
And then you put it in the zero. Brake. Brake torque. Yeah. This one.
Get rid of that. Didn't even bought that.
Ibrahim, braking.
See now when it would come up with
Okay,
that.
sir. Job number, screens number, customer, operator.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
And then you can put your comments in as well at the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay. Here is a comment thread type.
You can make counter.
Comment,
How many?
comment would just be like
About the
pup
job.
joint, yeah,
Half joint.
4.5 inch pup joint breakout or something, and then you could put like the job number,
Job number.
or the job number is going to be there actually, yeah. So you wouldn't need to do that. Let's see if I
If
can
something
get out
happens, so you have to just write in the comment.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
That's it.
Let's put the test too. I'm just going to put this under here just to get rid of it. Yeah. Right now, last thing. So yeah, connection review page. So you've got all of them here. There's nothing actually there on that one. On this one. Yeah, so obviously gives you all the information. Shows you a small outlay of the chart. So you've got this boxes here. So this is your reports folder. So it opens reports folder. This here is for, this is the raw data that comes from the PLC
Mm-hmm.
to the machine.
This is a,
okay?
Yeah, this is a
So it-
data about machine.
Yeah. So because if you're having if there's any problems, like VAM and stuff, they'll probably ask to see this. So if you put a USB stick in here, hit that button there, it creates this job as a Excel folder,
Yeah.
and it gives them all the information, all
Yes,
the
yes,
raw
yes.
data.
By numbers, yeah.
Yeah, by numbers, yeah. So they can calculate everything from that.
Okay.
You can edit here.
Uh-huh.
So if you've put
Some mistake.
mistake, you
So
can
you
edit
can,
it. If you edit it and change it, always hit save. Okay?
Mhm.
Don't go abort or it won't save it.
Yeah,
it won't
yeah.
save it.
This brings you back to the
Graphical
graph.
representation, yes.
yeah. You can generate a job report. So all this here can be
Yes.
generated in one report.
Yeah.
See? And it does it in, I'll show you it in the folder when after it's done it. So
See.
yeah, so it generates like all these will be like, so it'll be 4 to 17 PDF.
Yes.
So see how it's 14 pages?
Yes.
That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yes,
7, 8,
yes,
9,
yes.
10, 5. Okay.
And
This here is just to bring it up in Adobe.
Adobe. Breakout, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's it there. But obviously I didn't put none
Yeah,
of this
yeah,
information
we can,
here because it's not,
yes.
because it was done, you won't see it as
Ah.
well because it's over here. Like,
Ah,
Yeah,
we need to,
it's so small.
So small, yeah.
yeah, because see when we were plotting too,
Yeah.
and I hit the button there, it doesn't like that when you pull this one off and it brings up the bigger
We
one.
can reduce also the graph.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, from that.
From here.
But sir, one thing more I want to ask.
No, too much questions. What?
7 is enough?
Yeah, that'll be okay. That'll be okay for that.
When we start the machine for makeup, we need to make it in 10 or 7. 10 or 7. Yeah. And then start to make up.
That's very hard.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the bracket.
You're gonna have to remove that coupling, clean the threads, and put some more dope on it.
Okay.
Just so it's
It's going up now. Boom. Ah,
if it went
Okay.
boom, then that would be something.
Yeah.
Something's broken.
It's a cheap dark 4,600.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir, this is just last time.
Better be.
No, sir, one second.
Question.
Sir,
I'm
one
joking.
second.
I'm joking. Right, yeah.
Okay, now we will make one wall.
Charge.
Yeah. Get rid of this
Okay.
though, because we don't want this. That's get rid. Click that off.
Charge,
Okay,
yeah, okay. Now this one is in
Zero.
zero.
This is
Yeah.
Zero.
Other way. Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
It's a opposite side, huh?
Whose water is this?
You take that one, sir.
okay. This is zero already.
This is zero.
Okay. So
Okay.
I would unclamp though, because there's loads still on that. Just clamp it, unclamp it, right? Clamp it back up. See, the loads went there now, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. Right.
Okay.
It's okay.
1,000.
700.
Right. That's okay. Right now. Yeah. Check that.
Okay.
Break out.
Break up.
I don't know what will happen here. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh. Right. Wait a minute. Let me just. Oh. Right. Let me just reset it because. Right. Okay. Oh, wait a minute.
Make.
Break.
Yeah,
There needs to be a break.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Make sure
Don't
you've got
forget
it on the
that
right
one.
one.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Now, this one set on number. Continue, ah.
Yeah. So see how it's went up here.
Yeah.
So the more, that's it, broken out there. There's your chart.
Make break.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes,
sir.
yes.
And then obviously you just hit the save.
Save.
And
And the
you
job
can-
number.
yeah,
print
number.
Or you
forward,
can-
You type now.
You can add it to a job, so we'll just add it to what we've been doing. So what was it? Was it test
Two,
two? or-
yeah.
Test 2.
Okay, hit select, and then it'll just go to the next available sequence. Hit continue, and then there you
That's
go.
it, yeah.
Hit continue again, and it'll generate the chart.
Okay.
You've got a chart there.
Wow. You need to put it in zero, Amar, no?
Yes, yes. I'm going
So, and then we will set up the actual
to
pressure.
0.
Okay.
So
Now
you
it's
wanna-
zero, huh?
So you want to clamp up this one. Just put this one forward. Okay.
Clamp.
Right. So screw this up. You're not even going to get it. You won't get it actually because it's not doing that right
Yeah.
now. Right. Just go to 600. That'll be fine. Right. Screw that one in as well. Right. That's okay.
Okay.
So all this is screwed all the way out. Right. So what you want to do now is you want to pull your handle back away
Okay.
in the
Okay.
brake position. Yeah. Right. So you're applying load here. So you're looking out here.
Yes.
Right. You're going to slowly screw that up. There you go. So the torque will just come off of
Yeah.
that. It's as
1,000.
Easy as that.
Yes.
Yes.
Understand.
You know. The only if you had a bigger connection, obviously you would have more to turn to build up the pressure, to build more torque to brake it. But
Done.
there you go. That's nothing. Nothing on there now.
More easy, huh?
Okay. You're finished using the machine. Screw this all the way back to zero.
Oh,
Okay.
back to 0.
Because
okay.
Yeah.
he could come along. Okay. The other way. That's screwing it up.
Okay, yes, yes, yes.
Because you can come along to the machine.
Yes.
And
yes.
if you're away to do something like a breakout
Uh-huh.
and that's it full, then it's just gonna go.
Yes.
Yes.
You're better when you leave it. It's in
Yeah, before stop the machine,
This is zero.
make it 0. After finish the job, make it 0.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Again?
No. We cannot make manual. You know why? Here is some torque.
Yeah. So just undo, just flip this, right? And now just clamp back up with here.
Clamping. Then make up. Break up.
Okay.
5,500.
That's it. Our customer want this.
Yeah, because I think they received this one from their service provider.
Because obviously you want to break it out far enough that there's hardly any torque on it, so you can take the coupling off.
Because this is now that on the top 450 it's
Come down, yeah.
come down, yes.
Okay,
180.
stop.
Yeah, it's okay. 100 foot-pounds is nothing really. Okay. Right, what we'll do with this one when we make up,
Sir, this one,
maximum speed.
no value, huh? Only,
No, because it's a breakout. It doesn't calculate on the breakout. This only gets calculated on makeups. Same as this. Doesn't calculate the shoulder
So
on a breakout.
he break on 5141.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you go continue here, right? Well, I'll show you the thing about the speed. What we'll do is we'll change that from 0 to say 5%, and then we'll. So if you go in there, continue. Right, edit this. Then let's put 5% here. So
1 second, sir. 1 second.
yeah.
5.
Okay.
Right, continue. Right.
Now
Start
make
makeup.
makeup.
Again. So what you'll see is running in quick.
Yeah.
See it here? So it's going to get to a certain torque. You see it drop?
Yes.
Yes.
So that's the speed change in there.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's getting tighter.
Okay. If the
No,
customer
no.
asks-
It's getting
No, that's the way we've set it. So we want it to run in quick.
5%.
But when it gets to 5% of the optimum
Yeah.
torque value, it changes from the high speed to the low speed. If you ran this in at high speed the whole time, you would end up over torquing it all the time.
Yes,
Yes.
correct,
Because you've got
correct.
the momentum of the head rotating.
Yes, plus the
In that
force.
split second when this tells us to stop, it would over torque it.
Yes.
If you had it like
Yes,
that.
the force.
over the top.
I think it's the best safest way, no? 5%.
You can do 10%, like you can show you with 10%. The only thing is it'll just run in faster, maybe till about here, and then it'll drop off.
But the customer also will confuse about this.
No,
No, because you can clearly
yeah.
see like in here when we go to the chart, you can clearly see like, well, you don't
Yeah.
actually see any there, but you can, if there was any drop, you can clearly notice that it was changing the speed.
It's changing
Yes,
the
yes,
speed.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with the actual.
And we can explain it in the easiest way.
Okay, sir. What about the break the torque? That's also same.
Yeah, so the brake would do the same. Yeah, you can change it to 10 if you wanted, just to see it.
Just to
if
see,
you want,
put
so,
it in the 10.
So just
Edit.
change that to 10%.
They're not using this one before. For how many years they are not using this one?
Yeah, okay.
Now we know already what is the purpose of.
Okay, continue. Okay, so unclamp it just a little. Okay. Brake out. So it's going to go slow to start with. Okay, so it's going to go slow right now
Okay, sir.
until it gets to the 10% of the value, which is going to be 440, around about 400.
Oh,
and
like
it'll-
it 400,
and
then
the
yeah,
it will be
speed will
fast.
change and it'll go quick.
Yes.
Yeah. Sure it will. Will it? Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't do it in the breakout. Yeah, maybe it's just for the makeup side.
Yes, it's just working on the makeup.
Maybe because it's already loose.
Yeah. Yeah, if you do it in
There's
the-
no force going to penetrate the.
Yeah. If you do another, we don't want to do too much because we'll end
Yes.
up damaging the
Yeah.
connection. But we'll do one more, just one more makeup,
Okay.
and we'll break it out, just to see the 10%.
10%. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, so it's gonna go quick now. So probably when it gets to around 500, it's gonna change. That's
Yeah.
changing
Yeah.
now.
That's it.
Yeah.
Change.
But the only problem is, especially with low stuff, that's why we say to always have it at 0. See how it drops within the shoulder? So if you see connections will get rejected if they go up and they drop back down and they go back up within the shoulder area, because they don't know if it's a false, if it's a the seal face, the shoulders,
Shoulders.
yeah,
Yes.
false shoulder, so they can't detect that. So that's why you're better to just smaller stuff anyway, is to just run it in 0 the whole time.
Okay. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah. Sir, again, sir, regarding this,
No. Yeah, what you want?
this 2000 plus
Yeah.
this one, it
Yeah.
will be automatic. This one, the value.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So 2 plus this, and this is the actual value.
Yeah.
Kalas. It's done.
Okay. And obviously when
So,
you move
sir,
that, this
one second,
values
sir.
both change.
Yeah,
so-
yeah.
Okay. It's
Okay.
mean before, for example, I want to save this here.
Yeah.
So while I am continue, so this arrow will become here.
Yeah. But like the computer detected it here.
You can make defaults when you return it back.
Yeah.
So you can make multiple data. Huh?
It
Done.
mean we can modify.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But don't cheat.
But don't,
Obviously-
but yeah, it's,
You can modify it, but if somebody can clearly see that the shoulder wasn't where you put it,
Yeah.
they'll say to you that's not right. You know
Yes.
what I mean?
yes,
So right,
sir,
well, we'll
yes.
break this out and then we'll take it out and then that'll be us finished. And we'll just wait until we can get
Put
this.
it in 0.
Oh yeah, yeah, go back.
1 second.
Oh, it doesn't matter on breakout. It doesn't matter.
Plump.